Hello there. Today I want to talk about The Bone Curse by Carrie Rubin. Now, I know some of you may have seen I already reviewed this book on my blog earlier this month, but it's something I want to bring up again because it's a very good book and I learned a lot. I talk about this some in the review, but I've learned a lot about writing action sequences from reading Carrie's books. Her other books, by the way, are The Seneca Scourge and Eating Bowl, both of which I've reviewed on my blog, both of which are very good books. This book is still a medical thriller, but it's the first in a series, and it has supernatural elements to it, which, of course, as you might imagine, I think is very cool. Also, it starts off in the catacombs of Paris, which is something I've always thought is a really cool setting. So you can't beat that. And like I said, I writing action sequences is something that's always frustrated me. I've never been particularly good at it, and I always feel like I'm just struggling to get my characters from point A to point B to point C, and in the process trying to keep track of where everything is. It can be a real hassle to write it. Rubin, because her work, all her books are thrillers, and there's always a sort of a climactic sequence where there's a lot of action going on. And she does a really good job of portraying it. And I'll tell you, it was the difference for me. I could feel it between writing the action scenes in Start of the Majestic World, which I wrote before I'd ever read any of her books, and when I wrote the action scenes in The Directorate. It helped make me improve as a writer. So that's something for my writer friends may wish to check it out. Now, maybe you're not a writer, maybe you just enjoy a good book, in which case I recommend The Bone Curse. It's very much a good supernatural thriller. And additionally, the supernatural elements, this voodoo aspect to it, they're very well researched. I think I mentioned that in my review as well. Good job separating out what are real spiritual beliefs versus what are sort of ideas we might have from Hollywood movies and such. So, in summary, The Bone Curse by Carrie Rubin comes out Tuesday, March 27th. You should check it out.